knows the name of Jenny Dawson. Every woman, too. Even if you don't like her music, you can't escape the fact that she's a household name. She's one of those nightmares that crosses all genres. Whether you like country music or hate country music, you can't turn on your radio and not hear her. And more recently, you can't turn on the TV and not see her. The spoiled little princess apparently got caught in a married man's bed and thought that Glory, Louisiana would make for a nice hideaway. She's probably right. Glory had a population of 991 at last count. Any other day, I likely would have ignored her email. I have zero interest in playing savior to a pampered princess, and certainly have no need for her money. But, although she couldn't have known it, spoiled Jenny Dawson had impeccable timing. Her email came on the exact day I was desperate for a distraction from my real life. And getting a mansion I didn't even know I'd inherited ready for a tenant seemed as good a distraction as any. Still, as I look around at the fading wallpaper and well-worn floorboards, I realize I might be a little out of my depth. I sent out a cleaning crew yesterday, and they called to tell me that they'd done what they could, but that their services don't include fixing leaky plumbing and broken windows. At least the place will be sparkling clean if it collapses, which it very well might. Somehow I can't see Preston Walcott Sr. hosting a bunch of kids at a musical retreat, Finn says snidely as he pulls a lighter out of his back pocket. Dude, not in the house. He gives me an incredulous look as he waves his lighter around. Yeah, because cigarette smoke is really the problem here. I nearly broke my neck on a half-dozen missing stairs. A pity about the nearly part, Vaughn mutters. Pretty sure a professional singer's not going to love her bedroom smelling like smoke, I say as I make a mental note to fix the stairs. Finn swears under his breath and goes to the window, wrestling it open before lighting up, keeping his arm out the window as he idly blows the smoke outward. Classy, Vaughn mutters. Still, the guy has a point. Does this girl know what she's getting into? I told her I didn't know what kind of condition the house was in. She said she didn't care. Huh. Fucking weird if you ask me. I didn't ask you. Yeah, well, how about you start? Vaughn says. You know I've got your back no matter what, but I've got to tell you, it looks like you're on a downward spiral here. Just because he's got better things to do than play golf with you every morning doesn't mean he's in a downward spiral, Finn says. Shut up, Reed. You don't like this any more than I do, Vaughn says. I glance at Finn. That true? Finn shrugs, his shoulders big and bulky beneath the tight black t-shirt. I'm not complaining about you ending things with the ice princess, but you've been acting weird ever since. At least tell us what's up, Vaughn says as I bend down to pick up the toolbox. Yvonne called, said she couldn't get a hold of you. You getting cold feet? I don't want to fucking talk about it, I mutter. My word choice always becomes less precise when I'm around Finn. The guy brings out the other side of me, the one that doesn't belong with Vaughn at the golf course, the one that doesn't marry women like Yvonne Damascus, the one who spent the first half of his life living in a 2-room trailer and the second half of his life trying to balance weekends in that same trailer with weeknights in a sprawling mansion in snobby Village St. George. Finn represents one side of my life. Vaughn represents the other. It's a juggling act even on the best days to fit into both worlds. These are not the best of days. Lately, I haven't been sure that I want to fit into either. What time did you say this chick was arriving? Finn asks around his cigarette. Tomorrow morning, I say, wrapping my toe against a funny-looking floorboard and wincing when it buckles. Huh. Finn exhales and looks out the window. I know that tone. What? Seems she might have gotten here early, he says, a second before the quiet afternoon erupts with the sound of my dog losing his mind, mingled with the shrill, piercing yap of a much smaller dog. Seriously? Finn shrugs and nods. There's a girl outside. Shit, I mutter as I head toward the stairs, dodging the 2 broken ones. Ranger's about as good a dog as they come, wouldn't hurt a fly. But he's a big dog with a big bark, and one serious weakness.